Hey guys, it's Woody the Unexceptional Gamer, and I'm bringing you my most requested quick tip. I've had tons of guys ask me for a little advice on the napalm. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to earn a napalm and then drop it and show you guys exactly where the thing lands. And I have this hope that in return for listening to your feedback, you guys can click on like. The thing that's tricky about dropping a napalm well is the indicator that Black Ops gives you. It kind of looks like a ray, where there's a dot, a point where it starts, and then no real ending, indicating that it kind of goes forward or maybe dies out in a really short way. But that's not how it actually behaves in the game. In the game, it actually drops behind the point where it says it starts, and it actually continues beyond the point where it says that it ends. So what I'm going to do here in a minute is I'm going to earn a napalm, and then I'm going to show you where I drop it, and we're going to compare that to where it actually drops. So here I am, napalm earned, and let's take a look at this. Okay, now as I drop this thing, I'm going to pause the screen and show you guys where I actually tell it to land. Alright, now take a close look at this. You can see that's the statue behind my little ray there, and I'm dropping it right on those cars. So if this graphic were an accurate indicator of where this thing would land, then all I would really cover is that little archway area, right? It would drop on the cars, the statue would not get hit, and it wouldn't really even get much past the B flag. Now that little fading thing kind of implies it goes further, but it does a lousy job of telling you where the napalm's actually going to drop. So hopefully this video does a much better job than the graphic does. Let's keep playing. Alright, so in a moment here this thing's actually going to drop. I'm going to take a look at it out the window, but that won't be enough. So do you see the little bomblets drop? And I come out here and look at this. So it's gone way past the statue. It's even gone to perhaps the outer edge of the circle, and this is where the tail end of it just about stops, here at the edge. Now let's go into theater mode and take another look. Look how epic Black Ops can be in theater mode. This is awesome. I appreciate that they put this in here. Wow. So here, as we see this, watch how far the thing actually goes. Now the indicator said it was going to stop at that wall on the left, sort of center map, and it actually went all the way to the edge of the map. And then on the trailing end, I put it there at the statue's edge on the right of that circle, and it actually went not only past the left of the circle, but to that little wall by the hut there. And yeah, so that's... it goes a whole lot further than the graphic indicates, and this shows it pretty well. Now let's take another look at this in theater mode again. So here's a view of it from the side. It gives you a better indicator of where these things drop. Do you see the path that it goes? Alright, and one more time we're going to run this in slow-mo so you can see where the actual bomb droplets come out of the plane. So this time watch the little bomblets leave the plane, and those bomblets provide a decent indicator of where this fire is going to go. There's 3 of them. One's kind of trailing from where you asked it to be, and the other 2 are forward, and then it just lines it up across. So I hope that this was educational. You probably all knew, at least on some level, that it didn't drop where the indicator told you it was, what told you it would drop. But now you've seen it in a much better angle than you typically get during the gameplay, and that is how long and how effective the napalm actually is. Another thing to keep in mind, if you drop the napalm right on the spawn, first of all, you'll only catch people who just spawned, and second, it's going to flip their spawn. They're probably not going to respawn in the middle of that napalm. At least they're not supposed to. So sometimes it's a much smarter idea to either drop it on an objective or drop it in front of their spawn to cut them off from where they're trying to go for a little while. And there's my napalm quick tip. So I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And there'll be a link on the screen now for my other quick tips videos, so you can check them out and hopefully you like them too.